Alright, so I'm going to pick up from where I left off with Savior's Wake, with a room full of mecha that might just try to kill me. So here we go. Activate. Whoa, it feels like the floor is moving. It's the beginning of the end. Oh, the tower is sinking. Okay, so some of them did activate.
Order guide you. Solidify.
Sacred name. Fortune Surprise!
Here comes the finale.
Wheel of life.
Gather.
Cue the spotlight! Over here!
I will have order. Stabilize.
Surprise!
Oops.
Let's get this show on the road.
Opening box of Adepti Tricks. Go. Be amazed!
Okay, so that fight's done with. And sinks further into the ocean. Night Traveler, Paimon, Caterpillar, Seymour, is everyone alright? Yes, it seems that we can now proceed deeper down. Let's go while there's still time. But there's still a bunch of Clockwork Rebecca here. Go now, leave this area to Seymour and I. We'll regroup at the Ordo. Good luck. There's no need to worry about us. My combat assessment shows a 100% chance of survival. You nod to Caterpillar and Seymour, and then you leap through as the seal drops. And on the other side, you find... What do I find? Looks like Caterpillar and Seymour are stuck on the other side. Seymour, Caterpillar. Don't worry about them, Anne. They're strong. Besides, we agreed that we'd meet back up at the Ordo after all this was over, didn't we? And don't forget, we're both here with you. You're right, Paimon. I've seen how strong, smart, and kind you both are. There's nothing to fear with you two here. Nothing to fear at all. That said, Paimon's a little scared herself. There's nothing to worry about. There's no hardship we can't overcome. We have to keep moving forward. Okay. There's no telling what we'll run into next. Let's be careful. Oh, so this goes on to another one called Waking from the Great Dream. Whoa. Is this the Primordial Sea? Looks pretty cool though. And it doesn't look like it's overflowing like they foretold. Wait, are we going to be diving into the Primordial Sea? No, it doesn't seem like it. The day of return has arrived. Who was that? I don't normally read those, but since I have time to actually do so, I will, if I can. The curtain's just taking me all over the place. Oh look, is that a place I can actually stand? Oh, seems like it. Oh, hi! I sense reason. Visitors, are you the successor to Noses and Cruz, or are you a threat? You have drawn your weapons. I see your answer. Nurses and Cruz. Huh? This thing's Nurses and Cruz? If you have heard my name, then you know of my quest to save the world, and there is a chance that you can be saved. You draw your weapon at me only because you have been misled by untruths, but this is no time for me to waste my powers. Wonder and rejoice. When all is over, I shall explain. I shall demonstrate, but now place the holy blade in my hand and flee to safety. We're not giving you the holy blade. Foolish, foolish. But I forgive you and will save you nonetheless. Or will save you nonetheless. Nevertheless. Bleh. I can sense that the 4 Orthents have been reversed, but the tree of flowing is not yet complete. It is no longer possible to save everyone. I will extend my benevolence as far as possible, even if it makes an overdraft of my own life force. If only 5 in 10 can be saved, I will strive to save 6 in 10. Now, I shall come to take the holy blade. Okay, bucko. Holy shit. I'm fighting as Traveler.
Windblade!
This is gonna be a hard fight. Let's hurry over here. This is apparently something. Ow. Okay. Is this supposed to somehow weaken him or something? Oh, there's a bubble above him. What is this bubble? Bubble! Yep, I knew there was going to be a gimmick. This is an interesting fight. I don't even really have to use healing items because it gives me stuff to heal with. They probably figured not many people actually level Traveler up too much.
Disappear!
And there we go. Defeated! Impossible. I had already reached the stage of no return. How have I fallen to this point? And I have lost all control of the primordial sea. Why? Why has this happened? Why? Why did you do this? The new world cannot be born. All will die in a shell, a husk of a dream. Paimon reckons you're the one who should try waking up from your dream. The end of the world is the kind of thing that everyone should work together to stop. I see. The Holy Blade is not on my side. With each swing, it cuts through the universal will that surrounds me. Until at last, my weak, ordinary self has returned to its physical body. The perennial sea won't overflow its banks so soon. That creature has already been defeated. I should have sensed the changes in the values originally entered into the world formula. A variable has descended upon this world. Not everything from outside the universe can be called a presence or a variable, but it seems I overlooked one nonetheless. You. The witness of all, the recorder of all, the designer of all. Only one who is worth a world can bear that title. I once dreamed of becoming one just like you, but that dream is now shattered. All I have done is meaningless, an empty dream. No, less than a dream, even. A dream is at least harmless. But no, you, and they have paid so much for all I have done. Narcissus Cruz. Oh, it's you. I didn't see you there. Do you know who I actually am? Names are just labels, but yes, I am most familiar with the two colors that mix in your soul. Director Lyris does not know what has happened. She just holds onto Mary Ann, who herself still clings to life. She cannot understand such a complex present and future and hopes to retain the past, and so she does the only thing she can. My name is Anne. In that case, hello, Anne. I am willing to forgive you. What an odd thing to say. From the very start, my plans had lofty and sacred aims. Selfishness has never come into it. None may judge or criticize me, nor do I need forgiveness. Your aim may have been lofty, but your insanity has harmed many. You did not even enter the formula correctly, and what's wrong with being forgiven for a mistake? You are right. I apologize. So please, Narcissus Cruz, come back with us. There are other people you need to see. This guy seems to have become much more cooperative. But a request like that... Of course. Huh? Doesn't this sort of thing usually require some inner struggle and hours of persuasion? As I have said before, I do not feel that I have done anything wrong. My mission has failed, but the world has been saved nonetheless. Let others mock and curse me. I am empty within now. Only one desire remains. What is it? I, too, wish to return to the very beginning, to the time before the Narcissus Cruz heroes set off on their journey. But that's impossible. We are not masters of our own fate. I no longer even have the power to determine my own dreams. Well, Night Traveler, when you're ready, we'll proceed to reseal the primordial waters, and then we'll leave this place. Yay, achievements! Let's get them real quick. I got 2. Oh, wait, there was another one? Challenger Series? Despite the barrier between us, defeat the Inquisitor Baptist without destroying its elemental shield. This one didn't have an elemental shield, though. Okay, then, if you just want to give me a free achievement, sure. Alright. Talk to Anne. Are you ready to leave? Let's go. Yep, let's go. The entrance is sealed once more with the power of the Holy Blade of Narcissus and Cruz. I see. The person who almost saved the world spoke. The Holy Blade need not be a sword. It could even be a gold-haired outlander. And now the younger sister, who never stood forth as part of the adventure, has grasped a sword at last. With that, you return to the Narcissus and Cruz Ordo. I need you to come back in one piece. And we're glad that you and Seymour are okay. In fact, the floor was quickly flooded by the rising water level, incapacitating the security machinery. Mr. Caterpillar carried me out under his arm. I said in one piece, and indeed, everyone is accounted for. So how is there one more person here? Well, allow me to introduce Narcissus and Cruz. Or rather, what's left of Narcissus and Cruz. Master. You've made progress, Caterpillar. You seem even more human now than you did centuries ago. I thought I'd be more excited to see you, but I feel unexpectedly calm. Over the last several hundred years, I've read many books and come to understand more about your teachings, as well as some of the absurdities in your theories. Image record of the individual known as Narcissus and Cruz has been updated. Please do not make any sudden moves, Narcissus and Cruz. Silly dog, you're not going to initiate your mass annihilation mode again, are you? I judge that the threat he constitutes to you is low. Still, do not make any sudden moves, Narcissus and Cruz. Alan Golton's creation. I once saw a bright future for it, and that it could perhaps achieve what the ancient people's golems could not. Not that it matters now. Could you let me inspect its internals, just out of desire for knowledge, of course? Seymour's our companion, you know. Fine. Saving the world is usually just poetic rhetoric one employs to alleviate mental illness. Whether it takes the form of protecting the flame of a candle until the pilgrimage is done, or writing a story that allows fiction to invade reality. Did you recover from your malady in the end? Master, you now know what became of the Narcissus Ordo. What will you do next? There may be a hint of irony in your voice when you call me Master, but I will accept it nonetheless. You surely know about your birth. I'm not interested in that anymore. You were simply toying with life, a kind of indifference I find despicable. I will accept that, too. Your attitude is so negative. Have you given up on yourself? I will answer your question then. My offer from before still stands. I will reveal the mysteries to them and answer any questions. In that case, please take Anne to find out the truth about her origins. You explained the other Mary Ann to Narcissus and Cruz. So that's what happened to the Rector and Mary Ann. I will help you, of course. It is something I ought to do. Let us go to the kingdom through Looking Glass together. Well, as for your wish from before, Paimon, I've done everything I can. I'll be staying out of whatever happens next. Huh? What wish? Is your memory that much worse than mine? Didn't you ask me to help you help Anne and Seymour? Oh, right. But why don't you want to come with us then? I think the next matter is very personal for Anne and Mary Ann. That scene doesn't call for a character like me. But you, Traveler and Paimon, are different. You're the heroes of this story. Yes, the mighty hero Paimon. Well, Paimon should actually be... Be what? Huh? You're not about to say something mean, are you, Caterpillar? Whatever do you mean? You're the kind, guiding fairy at the hero's side, of course. Fine. Paimon will take that. Once you finish up over there, let us things that used to be human have a little reunion. Should I go with Mr. Traveler then? Of course you should. I mean, you've been seeking the end of the quest this whole time. You too need an answer, don't you? I apologize. I do not understand. In that case, Seymour, you wait for us with Caterpillar. Estelle then. When it's just about time, I'll bring you to them. Understood. Seymour, Caterpillar, thank you. Shall we? Alright, let's go find Marianne. Well, since it apparently has done a thing for another segment of the quest line where it changes the name of the quest, I'm going to end it here for now. Oops, and I'll see you guys later.